Hey, hey, live from Brooklyn. I know, crazy, right? I'm actually speaking at a women's event. I'm not even quite sure of the details. I just know that I'm doing a health talk in about 25 minutes, but I wanted to come early. I had a couple of calls to make, and traffic didn't look like it was going to be so cooperative. So, okay, somebody popped in. I don't know who you are. Let's see. Comment so I know who you are, please. And I wanted to just reflect on Independence Day. And for those of you that are friends with me, if you're not, feel free to friend me. But if you're friends with me, I was actually interviewed today by two health coach friends who run some very active public groups. Oh, swipe left to see my viewers. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to this. But anyway, people are in. Who are you? Let me know. Get some highs and some hearts will be nice. Rosanna, yay! Rosanna, rock star. What a trip that is. Whoa, I want to see more pictures. But anyway, so I was interviewed on independence and what it was like to basically get free. And we talk about freedom in so many different areas, one of which is freedom from just health issues. And I wanted to share that when I started this program, it was just a diet, and it was just to get Iris. Oh my gosh, you made my day. I'm so glad you joined. So when I started this program 6 years ago in June, it was to fit into a dress and to look a little better. I had no idea that I was going to feel better. I had no idea that I was going to improve my health. I'm a health professional, embarrassing as it is to say that. I had no idea that by doing that, I was going to be privileged and honored to actually go out and change some lives. No clue. In addition to that, hey Iris, I love that you're here. In addition to that, I had no plan, no knowledge, no understanding that I was going to create freedom for myself in so many ways, starting with freedom from being ruled by food. Because once I had certain habits in place, whether it was the water, whether it was the eating 6 times a day, whether it was being mindful of the choices that I made, having a plan was freedom for me. And I know for so many of you, whether you're catching on live, and I know I didn't give any notice because I didn't know what time I would get to Brooklyn, or whether you're catching this on recording, so many of us feel the bondage of whether it's emotional eating, or for me, eating when I was so tired and overwhelmed, it was a way to procrastinate, how to eat. When I was dating my husband at the time, it was like we were both very, very busy. I was in nursing school, but we had to eat, so we got together to eat. But I really want to share that getting healthy creates freedom. And when we think of Independence Day and what people around the world would do for freedom, it's astounding. And what we get to create when we feel physically better, when we learn how to make better choices, nothing can compare to that. And then in addition to that, the privilege and honor that I've had to be helping so many people with their health, which then led to some financial freedoms for me. Not that I'm financially free, but that I have choices and I have options. And I work in something that I love. And on top of that, I get to help people do what they love. I want to also share that I was away this weekend. I was at an event. And in case you haven't heard the news that I gave up coffee, it's going to be 7 weeks this week, I believe. If you haven't heard the news, that is big news, because back when I was working in the nursing home, I was drinking like 6 to 10 cups a day. So get this. So I was at a weekend, and it was a lot of fun, and it was just a great event that I was at, and you know, privileged to be at. And what happened was everybody around me was drinking coffee, and in my old days, I would have just had a coffee cup with me the entire time. And what was funny was, as tired as I was, because we actually had programs running till 2 in the morning, and till 2 in the morning, and I got up to go to more programs, like at a reasonable hour, and I didn't reach for the coffee in the morning, which for me was huge. And I want to share something, because in my initial thought was, how am I going to get through this day without coffee? And guess what? When you're not dependent on the drug of caffeine, Rosanna, you're liking this, right? This is shocking because I never thought I would give up coffee. My kids still can't believe it. They're like, you're kidding me. So Sunday I was a little tired by the time I came home. I lay down, I took a nap, quick nap, because I had things to do, so I really couldn't even sleep. It was just enough to revive me. But the coffee that used to revive me, I guess used to drag me down after a little while. So I did not go back to coffee this weekend. And for those of you that are close to me, you know that I was concerned about being locked in a hotel room with a coffee maker for 2 days. And it's going to happen again when I go to our national conference, which a lot of you are joining us at. It's going to happen again. And I know I'm just going to go for my ice water. And I do have a secret. I do have a secret that I drink when I need something hot, or when I feel that need for like that feeling of a cup of coffee, but I'm not going to share that now because some of you may think I'm just crazy. And I will share towards the end of the focus group, which is I think in another week. I will share what was the motivation for me to give up the coffee, and it's not what you're thinking. Some of you may know, but it's not what you're thinking. And if I told you, don't share yet, because I can't believe that it took me it's something external to intrinsically motivate me to give it up, and now I don't really want to go back. I love not feeling that icky feeling in the morning. I love drinking clear, clean water instead of black sludge in the morning, and for those of you that love it, I love it. I love the ambiance. I love how it looks, smells, tastes. I love saying I want a cup of coffee. But I gave it up, and I feel healthier because of it. So back to baby steps. We are all, I hope, still working on our water. And water takes planning. Especially like today, I knew that I couldn't drink my big gallons on my way out to Brooklyn. I didn't know how long it would take. So I front loaded in the morning. And then I want to share with you what I had to do this morning. So we're drinking our water. I hope you're journaling, and whether you're journaling in a journal or journaling in your email or journaling on your hand, in the morning, set an intention for the day in writing. Set an intention for the day in writing. I plan to have a healthy day today. I am having a healthy day today. I am having a healthy day today. And then at night, reinforce what went well, and be grateful and feel the gratitude, because when we're grateful, life changes. Okay, hopefully you're still setting your timers every 2.5 hours, every time you eat. And at that mark, we do 4 things. We take a glass of water. We fuel with something healthy, whatever your fueling plan is. If you're not sure, check with your health coach. We eat, we drink, we water, we fuel. We take a deep breath, or 2, if you can squeeze it in. And we focus on why we want to be healthy, because that is going to give you power to your day. Now imagine if you do those 4 things, and the 5th is reset your timer for the next 2.5 hours. Imagine if you spend your day doing those 4 things 6 times, because in our program we eat 6 times a day. What you eat depends on what your goals are, but we eat 6 times a day. So imagine if you did those things 6 times a day. Holy cow. Holy cow. Imagine the freedom that you'll actually have. So with that, I want to encourage you. Get on that journal. Plan your water. Scroll down if you're not sure how to plan your water. Mine is pre-poured, pre-measured from the night before, chilling in the fridge so I can get to it. And just to fill you in, this is my last one of the day. It's my last 18 ounces. I didn't want to drink it here. I'm going to sip it, and then I'm going to be drinking it when I head home from Brooklyn. Tomorrow's a quiet day for us, so I'll try to come on live earlier. Well, you'll probably all be at your barbecues, but I'm going to try to come out live. And then here's where I want to end. Wherever you're going tomorrow, whatever you're planning on doing tomorrow, set a plan. And if you want to stay on your weight loss plan, stay on your weight loss plan. Do what you need to do. If you're not sure, get with your health coach. If you're in maintenance mode, you have a little more wiggle room, but make a decision to set a healthy example for the people that you love and care about. And set that example so that when you end your day, nobody ever ends their day saying, I wish I had more junk. Promise. Just like nobody ever says, gee, I wish I would have gotten angrier when that guy cut me off. Nobody says that. And nobody ends a day saying, I wish I would have eaten less healthy today. So I encourage you, take a walk if you can. It's now 80 degrees. It's coming down a little bit. Take a walk, set your journal, drink your water, plan what you're going to eat and drink, and you can rock healthy. Oh, there's a car backing up. Brooklyn is a crazy place. But I really, 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 really just want to share, health is within your reach, and it is in your power. And for so many of us, when we found healthy or started to work on our health, it was actually extremely freeing and exciting. So if you missed the beginning of this, catch it when it posts. And I want to encourage you to, I was interviewed, and it ended up being posted to my wall. I was interviewed for a group of nurses on what my independence from all the things that I've been working on over the past 5 years. So I hope to come to you tomorrow, and I hope that you're all going to have the healthiest, happiest Independence Day and celebrate your own independence. So with that, have a good evening, and keep doing healthy stuff. It's worth it. I promise you, it's worth it. Good night, everyone.